You're listening to the Calgary Eyeopener podcast for Tuesday, April 15th.
Finding an affordable space to create and grow, that's one of the biggest challenges for the arts community in Calgary. To address the issue, the Calgary Foundation and the Calgary Arts Development Authority teamed up to create cSPACE, a not-for-profit organization that owns and builds and operates multi-tenant workspaces. Located in the southwest community of Martel Loop, the King Edward Arts Incubator will be the first integrated mixed-use hub for the arts in Calgary. Reid is the president and CEO of cSPACE, and he joins us on the phone this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Angela.
Tell us a little bit more about cSPACE and the vision that you have for the arts community.
Sure, thanks. We're essentially a unique social enterprise in Calgary. We're focused on building a network of affordable, sustainable workspaces for our city's creative talent. So, whether you're an artist or you're a musician, a designer, makers, we essentially believe that these types of communities can shape our city for the future. So, like you said, we were set up in 2011 to develop these interesting places where creative people really from across disciplines and sectors can connect, and their ideas can be amplified and nurtured. So, in the case of the King Edward, and probably for a lot of buildings we're going to be doing, we take undervalued buildings and we transform them as vital community assets.
Let's talk about the transformation of King Edward School. What are the plans for the school? I noticed you were telling me the wings have gone, those old additions from the 50s and the 60s.
Yeah, it's a completely different building now. We had a gymnasium and a former library that were built in the 1950s and 60s, full of asbestos, unfortunately. So we decided to move ahead on removing them in preparation for the sale of some land that we're doing on that site to help pay for the restoration of the school. So if you've been there in the last couple of weeks, you see this revealed sandstone school. It's quite gorgeous now. But the King Edward, it's fundamentally, it's about three different things. It's about creative people. It's going to be a 55,000 square foot hub. We've designed it with flexibility and collaboration in mind. It's going to have offices and recording studios and workshops and great performance and rehearsal spaces and things like digital animation labs. So it's really a building that's going to support a huge diversity of talent in Calgary. It's certainly about supporting ideas. So we're focused a lot on a mindset for entrepreneurship in our talent, no matter if you work in community or nonprofit or commercial sectors. This is a place where we really want creative ideas to spin into sustainable enterprises. So we're focusing on that as well. And lastly, it's a big city building project for Calgary. I love what organizations like National Music Center is doing for dance and Decidedly Jazz and, Contemporary Calgary. These are all great projects. But we're not just about putting creativity on display. The King Edward is really about showcasing creativity at work within the life of our communities and the economy. So it's a little different. Anytime you take on a 100-year-old sandstone school, it's 100 years of surprises. So it's like you said, we've removed the 50s and 60s edition, and lots of different things have come up. But that's part of what we do as an organization. Reid,
I know there must be some challenges ahead, and I'm sorry, we're just about out of time. But quickly, you're looking for tenant proposals right now.
Yeah, we are. We did a tenant proposal call in 2012 and found some great anchor tenants. We're heading into the last call for proposals before our capital campaign is concluded and our groundbreaking in the fall. So it's a pretty aggressive time. We're raising the last $7.5 million and finding the last few great organizations and social enterprises to fill the building. So it becomes a fantastic place for Calgary.
Reid, thanks for your time this morning.
No, thank you.
Reid is the president and CEO of cSPACE. To find out more about the King Edward Arts Incubator, visit the website. It's cspaceprojects.com.